The Quench, where you ask, we answer.
Welcome to another episode of The Quench. My name is Wangeshi Karemi, right here on MBCI TV. So today we are talking about leadership and development. It is a topic that we have tried to dissect in numerous ways. We've talked about community leadership. We have talked about leadership from a young age as early as 15. And we have talked about it in so many ways. But today we look at it from a different perspective. We look at it from why do young people shy away from leadership? What defines a leader, and what makes us say that we cannot become the leaders that we anticipate that other people are going to become? And to see that through, I am hosting a very knowledgeable voices of experts right here, and a nice small group of people that are going to help us dissect this topic. So before we begin, I want you to introduce yourselves and tell us why you feel like you're the best person to answer the question of leadership and development.
Yeah, so thank you very much. My name is Calvin Jodisi. I work with Ascent Africa, which is basically an organization that builds future leaders, be it political leaders and entrepreneurial leaders. And so I'm so excited to be part of this program because I believe that a good leader should actually have a very strong economical support and also be able to understand more about how to be able to grow our country. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Nelly Chepkemoi Langat. I am a youth leader. I'm a teacher by profession and a politician as well. I think I'm the right person to be here because I relate with most of you as a youth, and having dared to be part of politics and even had to serve at the recent elections as part of the Azimio Secretariat. Thank you.
Okay, nice. Wonderful. Now, the question that I will take to the audience is, who defines a leader? We have all of this notion that a leader is someone who has some sort of title, some sort of standing in society. But is that really the definition of leadership? In your small circles, in your communities, in your groups, friend groups and bogyako, that's someone who's ki-alpha, ki-fulani. What are the characteristics of this person that make them a leader? Who, in other words, is a leader according to you?
To me, a leader is a person who guides others, like is in charge of others. Like, for example, in a group, a group discussion, maybe, discussion in a class, maybe we choose someone to be in charge of us so that every time we want to make a decision, he ensures there is order in the group. If we are given work, he ensures the work is done in order. He splits the work, anatugawia, endo anasema, you will do this, you will do that. Yeah.
So a leader is someone who sets direction. Aya, tukisonga, yes.
Thank you. My name is Sylvester. I'm a leader, first of all. And what I was told sometimes there back is that a leader is someone who knows the way, shows the way, and he leads the way. Thank you.
Oh, nice. In 3 words, 3 sentences, yes.
Oh, basically, I just think a leader is somebody who is responsible for a group of people.
Responsible for a group of people. Take it to the back.
On my part, a leader is basically someone who is able to inspire an action and influence maybe a given group of people towards a common goal and a common vision, which is realistic and which can be achieved under a given time frame. Thank you.
No, okay, nice.
I'm David. For me, I think a leader is a person who is willing to sacrifice their own time, energy, and resources to ensure that those other people around them, or the people they are leading, are in a better position in their life to live. Yeah.
So sacrifice is the one that I have heard in that. Yes.
Hi. My name is Tony. I think a leader is a person who is able to understand a situation, analyze a situation, and to make strategies to make the best of that situation, to feed the gap that is in between what is it and what is expected to be in future.
Nice. You said a leader is one person who wants to fill the gap between what is and what is expected. Yes?
So on my part, a leader is somebody who has entrusted the responsibility of making the decisions for a certain group, and maybe the person who entrusted the responsibility has trust that this person can lead this group to a better path.
So the person has been entrusted responsibility and he's trusted but the people that have entrusted. Yes.
I think a leader is a person who is able to gather influence in order to pursue a specific cause. And in the process of pursuing that specific cause, he looks for resources. He makes strategies and everything so that he can achieve whatever he wants to achieve.
Okay, let's get it from there.
I think a leader is someone who inspires passion to a group of people. In order to be a leader, you have to be passionate about something. Also, you have to inspire motivation. Like, you have to motivate others. So, like, someone people can look up to. Like, I want to be like that one. He's my leader. She's my leader. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Passion. Now, before you give the microphone away, I want you to just answer this question. Do you consider yourself a leader?
Yes.
Why?
Because, like, I try to find fun in doing a lot of things. Like, I try to find fun in serving people, like, having engagements in various deals, important deals, that is.
Yeah, so from that example, we're also getting the fact that a leader is a servant, someone who looks for opportunities to serve. Let's get it from you because you're already holding the microphone. Are you a leader?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and why? What is it that you do that makes you define yourself as a leader?
Okay, let me second some of the words that have been said. A leader is someone who is able to take responsibility. And again, quoting some of the words of the great scholars, one of them said that leadership and learning are indispensable of each other. So basically, for a leader to dispense maybe a given part of wisdom or knowledge to his or her subjects, then you must be knowledgeable. So you must be someone who is anxious of learning a new thing each and every day. And again, there is another scholar who say that for a leader to be a leader, you must be a servant for your leadership to be accrued. Thank you.
Do you do those things personally? Kwa ground.
Let me say that, okay, I'm current a student and I'm leading a group of people known as the Music Academy. And by the grace of God, I am the current music director. So let me say, kwa ground, I do what I have said.
Nice. Is there anybody in this multitude of people that feels that I am not a leader enough? I'm jishuku, muko strong, confidence, response. For real? Okay, yes, please. Okay, tell us. You're saying you don't feel like you are a leader enough?
By the grace of God, they serve as the games in charge, Kusu, and also I'm the game in charge in creative ministry. Also, it has come to my attention that beside being a leader, as I was given this mandate to ensure that sports is upheld, imekuwa upgraded to be blended in the Christianity. I somehow felt fail in a way because I thought as I was nominated back last year, academic year, I was so confident back then that I was going to deliver whatever I was going to deliver. But in the process, I just felt that I'm failing in a way.
Yeah.
I failed the group in a way, but yeah, I think.
Okay, nice. I feel like we have such situations where one day you're very confident in your leadership. I am a leader. And then some other days you're given a duty. I was recently given a duty of interviewing someone, and I don't like that because everyone is good in my eyes. Everyone has some skill, they have some other skill they don't have. So sometimes we feel like we fail as leaders. I think let's get that from the audience. Now, I want to take it back to the panelists, and I want to ask you, number one, tell me who is a leader. And for those ones who feel like I am a leader some days, what happens to those days when you feel like you're not a leader?
First, to start with, I think you already read my mind when you were saying leadership is all about service. So to me, I would say a leader is someone who can be able to serve humanity from a point of influence. Because when people entrust you with leadership, then they depend on you to give hope. They depend on you to serve them now, the humanity. from now, this position is now delegated to you. That is why I'm saying a leader is someone who serves humanity from a point of influence. The fact that people have delegated this job to you, for you to represent them, then you're serving them from a point of influence. Take, for example, an MP seat. These people expect you to use this position of influence for you to be able to get resources down there. So that is why I'm saying a leader is someone who serves humanity from a point of influence. You asked of some days you're a good leader, some days you feel it's not just right. Just as high example, I would say for you to come out of there, you seek help, you seek advice. And that is why you see in our leadership in our country, you have leaders having advisors, you have leaders having technocrats, or people who are able to confide in them, people who are able to take advice from, people who are able to consult with them on matters that you feel you need to do this, but you're not sure of it, or you have something to do, but now that you're not sure of the approach to take, then you take people who can be able to advise you better, or even have mentors or coaches. If you have a mentor who has been experienced in that field of leadership, then you will not really find it hard, because you will consult with this person and he or she will be able to guide you in the proper way to take things.
Nice. So you get an advisor, get a mentor to some extent, because when you're not sure of what you're supposed to do, and you're not sure of where you want to go, or you're not sure whether you can deliver, it's good to get someone who can tell you that you can actually do that. Sometimes all we need is the extra push, the extra mobilization onto you. Now those points motor that you are holding back.
So I think for me, a leader is someone who actually identify a challenge and actually be able to take it up. So leadership is not, it's not particularly defined to be like, okay, I have to be the CEO to be a leader. I can actually be an usher in my church, and I'm leading probably like 10 people, but then I'm doing it so effective that is actually influencing everything in the church. Okay, so for me, I think leadership is more like identifying a place that you feel you really fit, and taking responsibility of that place and be able to actually grow in that place and be able to be accounted and be able to lead people in that particular sector. So leadership can be from church, from even in school, like some of you are university, probably you are just a class rep, okay? Or maybe you are in the student council, for example. So then those are different ways of leadership. And it's so funny that students actually entrust you in that. So for example, most of the class reps, they're actually elected by the students themselves, right? They're saying, okay, we're going to have so-and-so to lead us, because they've seen your character. They've seen, the way you can probably negotiate on their behalf, the way you can present them very well, the way sometimes you can talk to the lecturer in a nice way that probably if they missed a particular assignment, that actually they can. So there's quality that actually they've seen in you, probably maybe even within just 1 month of that first year that you join university, within 1 month, they've seen that this guy actually would be, or this lady would actually be the best person. So for me, leadership identify that particular point that you feel driven and actually taking responsibility on that. And so I think when we start looking at leadership from basic points is when now we can actually now understand leadership on the above, like not the normal as, oh, maybe a political leader, maybe MCA or member of parliament, or maybe CS, or including even the presidents as well. So, but then the process starts down here. Where am I leading? Can I be entrusted to lead in this and this and this different levels? And so that's where leadership starts. In a situation whereby you feel less, you're not feeling like achieving some of the goals as a leader. You feel like you're failing. Yeah, you feel like you feel like failing, or you're just not achieving the goals. I think for me, you need to understand that leadership is not perfection. Okay. So leadership is a process. Okay. You don't expect that you're going to be this perfect leader. Nobody has actually ever been a perfect leader. Okay. Even Jesus Christ, I know he was a perfect person, but in our human nature, there are things that probably he didn't do right. Okay. Maybe going to going to maybe to those people who are selling in place of worship and caning them. Yes, it was a good thing, but it was not that good, because we would have easily told, maybe we would have just told them, you guys, can everybody get out of here, than kuchukua kiboko na kuchapa kila mtu, right?
Yeah.
So in leadership, everything is a learning process. Like, yes, you can fail first time, you can fail second time, but are you able to learn all those processes? And also, just as my colleague has said, is that, do you have actually people who you can once in a while be able to consult? Okay. And so when you look at, even that's why when you look at political leadership, there's always people who are consulting pretty much in every department. So if you look, for example, if you look, let's say even in ministry, you'll find that we have a political person who is mostly CS, and then we're going to have like so many technocrats there. The PS is a technocrat, maybe the person who is following is a technocrat, and all those guys. So if all these guys put their mind together, by the time they can deliver what the plan that this CS has, and now CS is going to now answer to the president, because the president also asked this kind of plan.
Yeah.
So it streams down, and it's the same thing, you know. Even in the university, there's a plan that is as a class you have, okay, and then also as that particular department, and then even the university itself, and all those things has to trickle down to give that university an impact. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was a very detailed definition on how to look at leadership. What is leadership? Now, I don't know if you know this, but the last time we had the elections, and I have said, and I will say it again, the youth make up the majority. We are the majority of the population. But the last time we had an election, I think, was it over 40% did not even turn up to vote. So with such statistics that are quite disturbing, the one holding the microphone, where are you? Pass it to the person behind you or to the person beside you. Just pass it to the next person. Do you own a voter's card?
Pardon?
A voter's card. Are you a registered voter? Wait,
yes.
Are you over 18? Let's start. Are you over 18?
Yes.
Do you own a voter's card?
Yes.
Did you vote?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Let's not lie. Do you own a voter's card?
Yes.
Did you vote?
No.
Okay, nice. I just want that answer. We will get to the why later. Pass it to someone else. Willie, do you own a voter's card?
Absolutely, yes.
Did you vote?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Davey.
Yes, I own a voter's card and I voted. Yes, I did vote. I did vote.
You did vote?
Yeah.
William. Are you over 18?
Absolutely.
Do you own a voter's card? Did you vote?
I did not.
No. Yes, statistics, 40%. No hour.
Yeah, they're here.
Do you own a voter's card?
No.
Are you over 18?
How much?
You're 18.
I'm 22.
Do you own a voter's card?
No.
Okay, we just pass it here. Okay, so we're doing this because I said this before, we are statistically representing people outside there. So your answer is correct in so many ways, okay? Are you over 18?
Yes.
Do you own a voter's card?
No.
No. No, she does not. Do you own a voter's card?
No.
No. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am.
Should I start asking when people turned 18? They might have turned yesterday. Did any of the people that do not own voter's card turn in yesterday? So mumekuwa 18 for a while. Okay, you've been over 18 for a while. You just don't own voter's card. Now, this begs the question of why do young people not want to be involved in governance? They form majority of the population, but they do not want to be involved in governance, yeah? We keep calling out leaders. We keep saying leaders are people that recognize the gap between what is and what is expected. We keep talking about leaders are people that take initiatives. These are the same people that lead groups. They lead their groups of class reps. Their bogi and your alpha and wakisema tunaenda palevo. They all follow. You know, they are leaders in their own little ways. Even though it's just in your house, you are leading your house where you live alone. You are a leader there. Why are we not taking the initiative to effect the leadership? We know the influence of leadership. Why are we not taking that chance to actually vote? Okay, well, looks like we are dumbfounded. Okay, so we will answer that question when we come back from the break. We are talking about leadership and development today, and we're trying to structure our conversation behind leadership and development, from political leadership to individual leadership. My name is Wangeshi Karemi. This is The Quench, where you ask and we answer with MBCI TV. I will see you right after the break.
The Quench, where you ask, we answer.